Delivery headed on and headed over. Well, Lyle Foster came steaming in. He's South Africa's joint top scorer so far in the tournament with 2. And he just couldn't keep that down Sunday. Foster trying to break between the lines. The flag stays down for now. Foster charging forward and running out of space, and that'll be a goal kick to Cameroon. For the injury of last year in the Spanish second division. 8 goals in 20 games. Made him very attractive. Here's Mofokeng over the bar. Well, he was in behind the 21-year-old on his first start of the tournament. And he just could not keep the strike down. Defensive error at the back. The ball was allowed to play when he should have been suspended. The result was overturned. And the goal. And the result didn't stand. Now South Africa in again. Well, that's a delightful ball over the top from Mokoena. Forward to Apollos, who loses out. Picked up by Cameroon. Yongwa. Into the middle it goes. And any well-will-do time at the back from Batusi Albas. Well-will-do time at the back from Batusi Albas. And then a very optimistic strike towards Foster. Samuel Koto made his debut. Long wanted to get rid of Mark Grease, the Belgian coach. He was appointed by the Sports Ministry in Cameroon, Inke Pagu. And the whole squad was changed. There was an extraordinary moment on the 9th of the team, and the supporters back home in Cameroon are pleasantly surprised, I understand, the running of the FA. Nonetheless, they lifted the trophy with space for Mofokeng, through to Foster. Flag is down again. Foster's in behind. He can make it 1-0 to South Africa, and he does. And now the flag does blatantly, given the penalty given to Mohamed Salah, which we'll come to in a moment, because here is Apollos trying to play it into the middle. Daz Chamadou of Stoke City, the right back, who didn't actually play for Cameroon once between the last tournament and this one, which is pretty extraordinary, but it tells you something with Sunday. Forward up to Apollos. Just powered off it by... just struggling to find the fluency that South Africa have already shown, trying to find the passes and the play.
Let's see if they let them.
They have yet to do this sort of stuff. Get in behind, trying to save the corner. Has he done so? He has not. That will be a corner to Campbell. Albas. Foster looking interested as well. And it's
proposed to have the ball for the Cameroonians. That's why they're unable to build up this shot.
Second Nations Cup. Just a handful of times as South Africa finished third last time around, and Mokoena bundled over, unfairly so, by Namaso. Something different in the attacking midfield area. Trying to play. You say that.
He's neutral.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind if South Africa won and allow himself a smile.
The tournament. You know, they're not really used to one another.
No. Understandably so. Well,
that could be a yellow card.
It is indeed Sunday.
I believe I saw an elbow there.
And it is going the way of Ngazana. Cameroon beat on penalties in 2000, and then Senegal in 2002. Mbeumo into the middle, much better ball in, and he wins Cameroon's first corner of the game. He must have played against Etu. What was it like when you did?
Great player, fast, technical, and
in it comes from Mbeumo. Only as far as the edge of the box where Baleba picks it up, looking for the bottom corner. Deflection, this surely will be the first goal of the game, and it is. It goes Cameroon's way. And of all people, it's Junior Chamadou who took full advantage of the ball pinballing around the South African area. And out of nowhere, Cameroon lead a South Africa side that have dominated large parts of this opening period.
This is what I was telling you earlier. When you dominate and you're missing...
The offside check for the goal. Either way, as we await of the centre forward born in Douala. Mofokeng, Apollos, Mudau. Players forward for South Africa, but the ball just not coming into the middle. Mofokeng with a lovely little flick round, goes near post. Mofokeng. They need to try and use some of the central defenders.
From the back.
Mixing it up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
A long ball again from Cameroon in the early stages when they struggled to find players in green. No easy opponents on either occasion. Cameroon in behind early in the second half. Striker goal across the face of goal and turned behind. Is Baleba forward again. Namaso. They got numbers forward still. Cameroon. In it goes for number 2. We said he was a danger man. One chance, one goal. Christian Kofan. He is a star of the future for Cameroon and African football. And he buried that to give the Indomitable Lions a 2-goal lead. And it's a long way back for Bafana from here.
Kofan is exceptional. The timed run and the movement. In fact, let's just see this again. Look at the timing and look at the way he directs the header. Exceptional player.
Sunday, and as you say, you've got to show hunger, and that's exactly what this. And
well, that's what they always say before they sell. Huh? Yeah, that's now it's almost looking like a mountain to climb now because the others know that okay, we're
got good stature, good height. You remember the forward line of Mboma.
Of movements without the ball and not just playing to the foot of the man. Then it's
plays it into Chamadou. Chamadou, that's nice footwork, and now Avon. And Bumo, nice way to pass. Kofan turns, gets his body between ball and man and draws the foul. Good centre-forward play.
No,
that's been there once over the years. Albas. Mokoena with the delivery. Bafana. Albas. Out to Mbakazi again. Mofokeng just trying to flick it forward to Foster, doesn't come off. Namaso, that's nice in the midfield again, and Baleba's brought down, and that's a free kick, and may well be another yellow card as well to the man who has just come on. Fireworks amidst the driving rain. Mofokeng just goes down, that'll be a free kick.
Free kick, yeah.
And this is into Boho Mokoena territory. Turning point in the game for the 1996 African champions. Mokoena, he doesn't have too much of it. At the moment, he's just going himself. Brian Mbeumo for Cameroon, into the middle it goes, drops for Avon! Williams with the block. Decisively so. Sit on back into Foster. Mokoena. Into the box it goes. Africa. And a dozen or so caps. It would be a really good time if he could do so now. Good ball into the area. Flashed across the face of goal. No one could get on the end of it. And I think ultimately... Again. With the delivery! And South Africa do